So the year-long series of What is on my iPhone continues here for the month of March. What is on my iPhone 7 Plus for the month of March 2017? Coming up right now. Let's go. So what is up, guys? Nick here from Everything Tech, helping to master your technology, and welcome to What is on my iPhone 7 Plus for the month of March 2017. So let's go into my lock screen first, and you can see that I do have like this dotted abstract pattern wallpaper. I really dig that here. But before I get started with the apps, for those of you who've been subscribed to the channel a while, people have been saying, well, why did you go back to the jet black? And it's just because I think it's the best looking iPhone. I still don't recommend this phone to people who have OCD. They cannot handle scratches or smudges. But overall, I just like the shiny look of it. And somebody went ahead and said on my Instagram that my iPhone 7 Plus is getting beat up. Actually, it's not. There's nothing wrong with my iPhone 7 Plus. There's some micro abrasions, as pretty much every jet black model is going to get. But overall, it's pretty pristine here so far, and I've had it for about 3 to 4 weeks now. I'm going to be doing a month later update with this phone soon, though. But you can see, taking a closer look into my applications, you can see right here, I do have calendar. And I do have calculator here, but I do want to show you all of the applications I do have. I do keep all of my applications in folders here. So let's go ahead and start with my front page. So on my front page, I do keep calendar, calculator, camera, clock, YouTube, Appy Geek. So Appy Geek is an application where you can go ahead and read all of the latest technology-based news. One of my favorite applications to get my tech news on. I keep the App Store here. I keep weather, settings, phone, Twitter. These are basic applications, and the reason I like to keep basic applications on the home screen is just due to the fact that I want to be able to easily get in and out of these applications at will without having to dig into folders, and these are my main use applications. So I do keep Safari there, as well as eBay, Amazon, Speed Test, and Health right here. Kindle is my favorite application for reading books, and if you guys are into reading, you got to check out the Kindle application. It's going to be well worth your time. I keep Google Allo because, you know, when I'm chatting with people on Android or something like that, I do like to keep Google Allo on deck. Right here is my DD Pulse. That's a security-based home system. You have a home, you probably know what that application is. Down here I keep Spotify, and I do use Spotify Premium for my main music streaming application. I think it's the best on the planet. Over here is Strava. Now I really do want to recommend to you guys Strava if you're into running and things like that. So if you go over here and record, all you have to do is turn on your location service. You go over here and you just it's really simple. You select a sport, either running or biking, and you just hit record, and it starts recording your distance. I think it's a really great application for those of you who want to get better, you know, at your fitness and things like that, and you just want to really track it with ease. You can go ahead and check out the Strava application right here. It's a great application overall. So going over into my next page, here's where it starts to get a little bit heavier. So I do have a lot of things organized here on my second page. And you can see, if I can get into focus here, you can see I do have extras here where I keep my extra Apple applications, where I do keep Compass, Tips, Contacts, Find Friends, and the iTunes Store in there. So I don't really use those applications too much. Over here in my social folder, I do keep Pinterest. I do keep InstaQuote. InstaQuote is an application where you go ahead and make quotes for your Instagram posts, as well as Buffer for scheduling posts to your social media accounts. So if you're the type of person who doesn't want to manually do posting for, say, Instagram, Twitter, and things like that, you might want to check out the Buffer application. Over here, I do keep Instagram, and we all know what Instagram is. Come on. I do keep YouTube Studio in a folder here. I actually had my YouTube over here in the YouTube folder, but I keep Studio there for replying to your guys' comments on the go. Now I do keep an online shopping folder where I keep Best Buy, Apple Store, and Cars.com. I'm actually looking for a new car, so that's going to be gone soon once I get the new car. But right here is Best Buy, Apple Store, and Cars.com. Over here I do have education, where I keep audiobooks, and I do keep LibriVox. This is a public domain audiobook application. So basically all the audiobooks on there are free. They're not the most valuable because they're free. I mean, anything in life that's super valuable is going to cost some money, and it's well worth it. Over here is Udemy. Udemy is an application for taking courses online, and there's no reason not to get education these days. You can do it right from your smartphone. Over here is Audible. So Audible, do we know what Audible is? It's an Amazon-based audiobook service. So I got 3 audiobook service as well as podcasts for self-education. Over here under navigation, I do keep Google Maps. Ventra is my, CTA, Chicago Transit Authority. It's a public transportation application. If you live in a big major metropolitan city, you more than likely have transit applications. So go ahead and check those out for your city, depending on where you live. Over here is my Apples. So Apple apps I don't use. And I know some people are going to say, you can just delete those apples. I don't want to delete them because I don't know if I'll ever need them. And if I ever need them, I don't want to go digging around in the iTunes store or App Store for them. So under this editing folder, I do like to keep Snapseed as well as Prisma and Lightroom here. Canva is an amazing application for editing photos and just pretty much editing anything. It's probably one of the best, if not the best, editing applications I think on iPhone. So check out Canva if you're into doing that, like Instagram posts, Twitter posts, Facebook, presentation, and things of that nature. Over here is iMovie, where I like to edit movies on the go on my iPhone. Under my financials folder, I keep my banks, sheets, my account for Straight Talk, and the Secret to Money app. I love that application right there. Over here in tech news, I do keep CNET, Tech Today, 9 to 5 Mac, News, and as well as Play Newsstand for, aggregated news, basically the news I want to read here. So if I come out a little bit, you can see under my Google's folder right here, I do have Google, the Google search function. So basically, if you have an iPhone, you can get pretty much all the same Google services that you can get on Android right here on your iPhone. Gmail as well as Google Chrome, which Google Chrome did get a nice update. So Google Chrome is definitely a bit quicker here for the iPhones nowadays with the new update. Over here under note taking, I do keep my Apple Notes as well as Evernote. So Evernote is a great application. It just was recently updated. It took them forever, but they did finally update it, and it's pretty great now to use Evernote for your productivity and things of that nature. So over here under extras, I keep my messages, reminders, and wallpapers. Now under health, I do keep Calm. Calm is basically an application that plays nature sounds and other types of sounds to get your calm action on. And with all of the, stress and everything that's going on today in life, we do want to have some time to get calm. So check out Calm. Over here under Headspace, I do have Headspace. It's a meditation-based application where you can go ahead and listen to an orator who basically guides you through the meditation. It's a great application. You have to be open-minded to try something like this, but overall, it's a pretty great application here. So if I go down, I do keep LastPass. I'm not going to go into LastPass, but LastPass is an essential application for those of you who have 1,000,001 passwords and you really need to keep track of all those passwords. Now, I will keep Wikipedia here for research, Trello here for making lists. So this is a productivity-based application, Trello. It's going to help you, get more organized with all of your ideas and things you want to get done here. You can make lists, you can make boards and get organized. So great stuff for productivity there. I do keep Google Translate because we never know when we're going to need to have something translated. So Google Translate is on board here. Over here is Geekbench for testing as well as Zillow. And Zillow is basically a house application where you can look for apartments, studios, homes, condos, things like that right here in Zillow. Lyrium Info, I use this basically to show you guys the CPU, the GPUs, and things of that sort in our comparison videos when we compare the 7 Plus to other iPhones and things like that. So going over into my next page is where I'm going to keep my games. So all of these games, I do not really play any of these games. I just downloaded a bunch of games I used to play and, for gaming performance tests. So I leave them on the iPhone for more gaming performance tests. These are games that I would play if I had time to play games, but I don't really play them too much, but I like to keep them there just in case I have a minute or two to go ahead and play such games. So yeah, that's pretty much how my iPhone is set up for the month of March 2017. Like I say, this is the iPhone 7 Plus. I don't have any micro abrasions or I do have a few micro abrasions, but I don't have any scratches here. And you can see so reflective. You can see the camera and everything. Hello, how you doing there? But yeah, like the jet black holds up fine as long as you keep it in a case. Now, I was gonna do a naked wrap, put a skin over the jet black to go ahead and make it, super clear. But this iPhone, I heard, will peel off because this is not engraved within the iPhone. It's more like painted on. So if you put a skin on, you might peel the iPhone logo off there, and that's really going to reduce the resale value of this iPhone here. So yeah, that pretty much wraps it up. Do you guys have any applications that you would like to share with the community to help us all out and having a better iPhone experience? That's the only reason I make these What's on My iPhone videos continuously, because I want you guys to share applications. I share them with you, what I'm using, and this month I have quite a few I didn't use before. So it can help us all out in discovering new apps that can help us master our technology and just enhance our overall life experience through the use of our technology. These are tools for growth. Anyways, that's going to wrap this one up. Nick here, helping to master your technology. Click the like button for me if you enjoyed it. I will catch you all in the next one. Be sure to be well, and peace.